Hello Pisces, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good time wherever you are on Gaia. I'm drinking a decaf coffee this morning in my gothic mug there. It's a bit morbid, that one. Anyway, thanks for subscribing, thanks for giving the video a thumbs up. I'm doing them in separate videos. I did most of them yesterday, but I ran out of time, so I'm just doing the last couple today. I'm doing the water signs today. And you know I'm a fellow water sign, so, and I do have Pisces in my chart. So we'll go into it then. Thanks for giving the video a thumbs up because it does help it get out across YouTube. So let's have a look at Pisces' state of mind for today, Friday, and for the weekend. Ooh, right, okay, so wow, lots of things changing for you at the moment. You could be deconstructing something. It's like you're pulling things apart, breaking things down, maybe breaking yourself down, breaking your life down to a more simplified level. You know, it's like, I don't need things to be so intense or complicated. Like, let's just simplify everything. Let's just, because sometimes you just sort of deconstruct things, it can feel quite scary. But then on the flip side of it, it's quite good, isn't it? Because you sort of realise maybe you didn't need all that other crap. You know, it's like it was unnecessary. So there's some clarity coming to you because you're pulling something down or pulling something away. So that is very helpful to have that clarity and simplification in your life. I don't know if simplification is a word, but you know, simplifying your life, it's revealing to you a lot more clarity and maybe realising you just actually really didn't need certain things or certain people after all. You got yin and yang. The yin yang symbol, twin flame, contains an aspect of each other's character within themselves. So, I mean, it's just ludicrous, isn't it? The messages we get from the people in our life, and it's so hard because our ego gets so entangled with another person or situation at the time. It's like really intense. Your ego gets very entangled, but after some time apart or away from the situation, give it a bit of space, you can actually really see what spirit was trying to teach you through that person. Like, and sometimes the tables can even turn, you know, like, you really want someone, they don't want you, and then later on down the line you don't really want them, but then they want you. It just shows you how it all mirrors, and we're just like actors in a play. You know, that's what spirit's sort of getting you to really realise. Some really massive awakenings for Pisces at the moment. You know, we're just actors in a play, just like showing each other things that we need to embody for ourselves and learn for ourselves. So, you know, you've gone from worry and anxiety or depression into options and excitement, you know, so you're sort of like quite dreamy at the moment, and you're sort of considering your options and thinking about what can be done next, because I think you've freed yourself up from a lot of stress. You know, you've broken it down. It can be when you sort of simplify everything and you pull something away or you pull someone out of your life, you're just like, right, it can, your ego can go a bit nuts, because mine's done that lately, and it's like, oh, you know, all of a sudden I've got this big empty space, and then my ego's wanted to fill it with things, so I've gone a bit crazy, you know, like buying things and stuff like that, and then but once you sort of get over that initial like, oh, you know, it's actually, things do start, the ego will always settle down because it's not really who you are. So it'll always subside and settle back down. And then it's quite, like now it's quite nice because it's like, oh, actually, you know, I can be a bit more calm now, and I have got this space in my life, and it's nice because my life's a bit more simplified, you know. So you might be feeling a bit like nuts and a little bit dreamy and a little bit crazy, because I do feel like there's so many options for you. But I think it will settle down, you know, once you get used to, because there's obviously something here Pisces is doing, and it's all going to make sense and settle down quite soon. But this weekend it could be quite fun or funny, because your mind could be a little bit, you know, with things. So your person is going through some sort of transformation, and they're sort of becoming happier. Okay, they're becoming more happy, and they're learning to be more present, and they're learning to be more closer to spirit and be more present in the moment. So it's a deep transformation for them. And maybe you're thinking about them, or maybe you're trying to focus on other things, like I said, like I've been doing. But you know, it'll all settle down. There's so many, I would say, multiple messages coming through to Pisces at this time. So it probably does feel quite, life probably feels quite full on for Pisces at the moment. Someone's saying, I bury myself in work to forget you. So I wonder who that is. I kind of, for me, I know who that would be. But, you know, somebody also saying, I wish I could take back my words. Somebody having a few regrets there. But anyway, there is somebody here who's going through a major transformation to become more happy, to see more clearly, to be more in the present moment. So that's going to really serve that person. So you've kind of got to just be patient while they go through that transformation. Let's see what Spirit's helping you with. Contentment. So this is the thing. I'm absolutely sure that once things settle down for you, you are going to notice how content you actually do feel and how much more peaceful you are, because you, with this card, you're definitely simplifying something, and with this card, you've definitely realised what the lessons were that Spirit was trying to communicate to you, and now you've got that clarity. It's like, okay, let's just simplify everything. Let's just, there's certain things or certain people I don't need to be doing anymore. So, you know, it's great because you're not like this anymore. You're not stressed and depressed anymore. But at the moment, it might just feel a bit unsettling because it's like when you let go of things or simplify things, the nature of the ego is it always wants to grasp new things. So that's why it starts going batshit crazy, and it wants to sort of like, I don't know, like mine just kept wanting to buy stuff, like go shopping and... But you just ride it out, because it will calm down. Whatever your ego is doing, it will calm down. And you'll acclimatise, you know. So, yeah, you're building more solid foundation. This is what you don't see, and this is what's coming. It will settle down. Things will become more solid, and you'll feel a lot more stable. And you'll be kind of celebrating, because it's like, Jesus, I've actually done quite well here. I'm actually growing. I'm actually developing, maturing. And look, teaching yourself how to be happy, not relying on somebody else to give it to you. So, you know, you're in a good position. You're moving towards contentment, and that's what Spirit wants for you, to be more contented. You know, you've got options. You're creating a solid foundation for yourself. So you're doing really great. So that's the message. And your person, like I said, is going through a transformation. They are going to be seeing things more clearly. So who knows what happens with them as that transformation completes, you know. If you'd like to book in for a session, you're very welcome. Obviously, I do the tarot cards, and I zone in on your energy. If you've got a question about somebody else, I zone in on their energy, and also the cards. I also do an astrology session. So, like with the astrology, charts are very big and can be very overwhelming. But I really go into, Spirit's showing me how to go into exactly what you need to know in your astrology chart to really make things clear for you about your life and what you need to do. So if you want answers like that, I can do that with you. So yeah, thanks for giving the video a thumbs up, and peace.